Phone into the ultimate reading tool.
Out of the newsroom, on the street, city news everywhere.
Welcome back, everybody. Now, this looks like a regular watermelon. No, definitely not. Let's pan out. It is a gorgeous one, and look what is stuck inside of it. Lollipops with a twist. Unique appetizer ideas. Here to take us through them is Feastivities, as in feast. Get it? Fast feast. I like that. Feastivities, and event catering owner Peter Van Helsingdingen.
Thank you for having us on. Thank you for having us on.
Helsdingen?
Helsdingen, yes,
Thank
Helsdingen.
you.
So that's pretty good, though. You got it the first
Thanks
time.
for trying. I kind of messed it up, but whatever. Mine's a very tough last name as well.
There you go.
Let's get started with the salmon lollipops, which is a brilliant idea, and you say very easy to assemble.
Yes, salmon lollipops are one of the most popular hors d'oeuvres we have, or appetizers now, because there's so many applications for it.
Okay.
You can stick it in watermelons on a buffet. You can do it in lard ice sculpture. So there's many different applications, and it's a wow thing. It's very easy to make at the same time at home.
Easy to eat, too.
And easy to eat.
Okay.
You asked me earlier, and people actually do eat. You can make them as small, or you can make them as large as they are here.
That is filled with cream cheese.
With cream cheese.
Now, it doesn't look like regular cream cheese. What did you put in the mix?
What we did here was we just put a little bit of fresh dill, and the nice thing at home is you can do whatever you like to. You can put, I brought some examples here. I have fresh dill. I've got some broccoli sprouts. You can do whatever you like to and add into it. Parsley, whatever into it. So it's very simple to make. All you need basically to make this is the skewer.
Okay.
You need your cream cheese. You can put whatever, again, spice or any mix that you like into it.
Or you can just buy a ready-made, right? Garlic and herb cream cheese. Is that okay?
Exactly.
Too?
You can cheat and go out and buy the Philadelphia with already ready to go.
This does look extra creamy and whipped, though. Did you stir it around a bit?
It is. The secret to it is what I try to do is keep turning around so a little more pliable when I do it.
Okay.
And I usually wet my hands a little bit first, but I'm going to try to do it with a spoon first.
You're going to try it today with dry hands.
With dry hands, I'm going to try to do it. And what you're doing is like you're making a meatball.
Okay.
So you're making it, and you roll it just like you're making a meatball.
And these, of course, you probably have to do pretty soon to the entertaining time, otherwise they'll melt down a bit.
Exactly. And it's almost better if these sit in the fridge overnight to be a little more pliable. If not, when you put them on the skewer, they fall right down the skewer if you try to do them right here.
Right.
So now I have my ball. Very simple.
Okay.
Then I take my salmon, and all we use is a smoked salmon. This is an Atlantic salmon. We use a lot of steelhead, which is half trout, half salmon.
Okay.
But this is very simple. You can pre-cut this. You can buy the salmon already done.
Right. It's in stores everywhere now.
So it's a lot easier for you that way. So you take it once you have your ball, you wrap it around. You don't have to be fancy with it whatsoever. So again, here you can customize it. What you want to do is you want to use the blunt end of the stick rather than using the stick, so you can stick it in any you like to.
Ah, I gotcha.
A lot of mistakes, you put that in, then you try to stick it in, and they're falling all over the place.
Right. So the blunt end goes into the actual salmon lollipop.
And if you want to cheat a little bit, you can also form it here a little bit more, and then just take the stick and form it on. And then what you want to do is leave it in the fridge for at least a half an hour. And then you can have some fun. I brought some different condiments here. Which
is such a beautiful idea that people can add their own toppings if they prefer one over another. You have some spices.
Well, even now at the winery, we're at Legends, our wineries now are Legends Estate Winery, and we actually put that down the middle of the table, and the guests can serve themselves their own condiments.
Oh, that's great.
And they have a great time, so I'm just going to take a little parsley.
That's beautiful, little dollop of color.
And then in the fridge it goes, and it's ready to be served.
Only a minute and a half left, and look at these precious little cucumber sailboats, which again you say is quite simple to do. So you just slice up a couple of pieces of cucumber.
You just slice it really thin, all the way, and now stop right there.
Right down halfway?
Exactly.
Okay.
Now you can grab one of the swords here, any color that you like to.
What a neat idea. I guess you figured this out just by experimenting.
Yes, that's the easy part.
Then you gut out a little center?
Yes, we got gut out a little center, and once we have it centered out, you have your choice. And here we have some examples of some black caviar and some red caviar.
Right here.
Right over here.
And look what you did with that apple. What a beautiful idea with
I have very great talented, one of our chefs, John Owens, is fantastic. He does a great job with all of our carvings and stuff like that.
And last but not least, you have the crostini bread here, and you have two varieties. The pumpernickel for color.
Pumpernickel, and this is just a normal French stick. What we do is you take it, you bake it in the oven, you just put a little oil, salt, and pepper on it. Okay. Then you actually take it, all that it is a goat cheese with fresh dill. And we take some of that.
And if people don't like dill, can they substitute another?
Definitely. Dill, we use dill most of the time. You can pack it really hard or you can leave it loose. Grab a few of those grapes.
Okay.
And the piece de resistance.
And if people don't want to make it themselves, they can just hire you, right?
Exactly. Now you grab some of the wine. We just use a Gewürztraminer sometimes from Legends, and you can just sprinkle it over. Pretend you're bartending, and here you go.
I will not put any over this piece because I'm going to sample it. For more information, everybody, Feastivities.ca or call 905-735-5864 for all of these unique appetizer ideas. And look at this too. He made this adorable little duck from dills to bills. Get it?
I've got it. I was thinking of Kevin when we were, doing it.
We'll need suspenders then.
There we go. That's right. We have to get suspenders.
It's fantastic. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us on.
Very good.
Goat cheese, and I'm glad you enjoy it.
Kevin. So rude to talk with my mouth full, but I'm learning about manners later on. So, over to you.
The Daily Grind Traffic Report is brought to you by Maxwell House. It's a new morning. Brew some good.